Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at the 1995 release by Mattel from their Hollywood Legends collection of Barbie As dolls. And this particular one we are looking at today is Barbie As Eliza Doolittle in My Fair Lady. Now there was a series of four or five different Barbies produced for My Fair Lady, and this particular one that we're looking at today is the Flower Girl one. Okay, so this is the box it comes in, and it says on the top of the box, Hollywood Legend Collection, Collector's Edition. And then behind the window you can see an image of Barbie as Eliza Doolittle, and just below it says Barbie as Eliza Doolittle in My Fair Lady. Okay, so that's the front of the box. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the box around and let's have a read of what's printed on the back. Okay, so I've turned the box around and this is what we've got on the back of the box, and it says a concert has just ended and so beautifully dressed ladies and gentlemen scurry through the rain outside. A lone flower girl tries to sell her violets to disinterested passers-by. To most, she's nothing but an irritation if they notice her at all. Her name is Eliza Doolittle, and she is one of the poor who try to make a living in the streets. But someone does notice Eliza, or rather her speech. Professor Henry Higgins is writing down what she says in his notebook. When he's discovered, Eliza causes a great commotion. She thinks he's a detective and demands to see what he wrote. The professor assures her his only interest is phonetics. Colonel Pickering, an expert in Indian dialects, happens to be in the crowd that has gathered. Feeling a rapport with the colonel, Henry Higgins expands on the slaughter of the English language and singles out Eliza as someone whose speech, not clothes, kept her in the gutter. Then he brags that in 6 months he can pass Eliza off as a duchess at the embassy ball and even get her a job as a lady's maid or shop assistant. The boast is soon forgotten, and Henry and the colonel depart, leaving Eliza and her friends playing out the fantasy of being rich. But the next morning, the professor's words keep coming back to Eliza. This time, the dream could be a possibility, and Eliza is just the one to make it happen. Henry's casual boast is about to change her life. Our My Fair Lady collection features Barbie's doll as Eliza in her famous Flower Girl costume, plus 4 other beautiful dolls, each sold separately in costumes authentically reproduced from the most memorable scenes in the award-winning movie My Fair Lady. For collectors over age 14, doll stand included. Okay, so that's the back of the box, and if I just turn the box to the side, there we have an image of Barbie as Eliza Doolittle. But that is all that's on the side of the box there. If we come out a little bit, that's all that's printed on the side. Okay, without further ado, let's open the box and see what we've got. Okay, so I've opened the box and this is what we've got. So on the left-hand side, you've got images of Eliza and Henry Higgins and the Colonel. And on the right-hand side, you've actually got the doll. First of all, let's have a look at the images. So there we have the wonderful Audrey Hepburn, who played Eliza Doolittle in the movie. And it says, meet Eliza as a flower girl, spunky and spirited in her charming costume with basket of flowers. She meets the man who will change her destiny. And there we have the 5 photographs from the movie. All Eliza is in all of them, and you've got Henry Higgins in 2 and the Colonel in 1 of them. And then we turn round to the doll itself. Now, it's the usual Barbie-sized doll, so the 12-inch doll, and she is dressed in the Flower Girl costume, which is the white dress, the purple jumper or scarf maybe, I can't quite see what that is, her green coat and her black hat, and she's got a flower basket that she's holding. And just at the top, you can see a cinema poster advert for My Fair Lady, which starred Audrey Hepburn as Eliza Doolittle. Okay, so that is the doll. Now, obviously, as I say, the doll is 12 inches tall and is beautifully detailed, and with the clothes are pretty authentic to the versions as seen on the screen. Now these were collector's editions, and they were limited editions, and they were only released for a short amount of time, between 95 and 96 I think they were done. And with all these collections, just like the action figure manufacturers, they release them and then they move on to another collection, and this one was no exception. There was 5 different dolls produced in various different costumes from the film, and I think we've got a few on the website, and obviously then there's this one, which is the Flower Girl one. Okay, how well did they sell? Well, Barbie sells, you know, phenomenally across the globe, and I think this is no exception. I'm sure they sold very, very well, but like I say, very limited edition, so the quantities were kept to a very minimal amount, and then as a result they are extremely collectible now. A lot of the Barbie doll collectors are always hunting for the Hollywood collections, and this particular doll is no exception. And finding them in this mint, unused, unopened condition is quite an achievement. But as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few, and they are currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Barbie items and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that, there's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we are uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I'm absolutely positive you're not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we are shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.